is a really good basic needle lace braid. There are a number of things about this braid that make it perfect to use when making needle lace. The first thing that makes it ideal are the loops that are spaced evenly on either side. These are great to bring your needle through when creating your lace. The second thing I like about this particular braid is that it is fairly flat and isn't too stiff. It bends easily into any shape you want. Another useful trick this braid has hidden away is that it unravels from both ends. The final thing that makes this braid so ideal is as you crochet your braid, it naturally forms a hollow down the centre. Can't really show you the hollow, however I can show you how easy that feature of the braid makes it to slip your needle into the middle. Starting and ending threads off is very simple and neat as they are hidden away inside the braid. But enough about what this braid can do, let's start making it. To begin, insert your hook into the loop of a slip knot and make 3 chain stitches that are a little bit loose. The braid is made up of single crochet stitches. You just have to know where to make them. A completed chain stitch has 2 loops at the top and 1 loop at the bottom. You want to insert your hook into the first chain stitch you made, making sure to put your hook into the space between the top 2 loops and the bottom loop. Now for our first single crochet stitch. Yarn over hook, pull the yarn back through the space. You now have 2 working loops on your hook. Yarn over hook, pull the yarn through both loops on your hook. You now have 1 working loop left on your crochet hook. Keep in mind that you will cut this first part of your braid off and won't use it, so don't worry if the next couple of stitches come out a little muddled and messy. All we're trying to do here is to get the braid started. Keeping hold of your crochet hook, turn the braid over by moving the right-hand side of the braid towards yourself and flipping it over. This next part is fiddly when you're beginning your braid. Look for the 2 top loops of the second chain stitch you made at the start. If you can't find the 2 loops I'm using, don't be discouraged. Basically, just go ahead and stick your crochet hook through a space anywhere you can find one. Now we make our single crochet stitch. Yarn over hook, pull the yarn back through the space. You have 2 working loops on your hook. Yarn over hook, pull the yarn through both loops on your hook. You have 1 working loop on your hook. Turn the braid over by moving the right-hand side of the braid towards yourself and flipping it over. This next row we can get a little more control over our braid and start making it a bit neater. Look for 2 loops that are side by side. Insert your hook underneath both loops. Make a single crochet stitch. Turn the braid over by moving the right-hand side of the braid towards yourself and then flipping it over. Insert your hook underneath the 2 loops that are sitting together. Make a single crochet stitch. A better way to describe these 2 loops may be to say, find the 2 bars. If you watch what I'm doing, you can see that before I pull the yarn back through the 2 bars so that I have 2 working loops on my hook, I tighten the working loop already on the hook up a little bit. Now I am in the middle of making a single crochet stitch and have 2 working loops on my hook. I wiggle the crochet hook about to make sure both loops are even and side by side. These 2 loops form the 2 bars that you need to insert your hook underneath. If, for example, the back loop slides over the front loop as you finish your single crochet stitch, it will sit this way on your braid. It won't be as easy to find the 2 bars when you turn your work. The last tip I can give you is to show you how to figure out where to start again when you put your work down. Inevitably, we all get interrupted, and it does matter to the end result if you turn your braid the wrong way. Putting your work down and picking it back up doesn't need to be tricky. When picking up your work, you can see that the loop is sitting more over one side of the braid than the other. Turn your braid so that the loop is sitting above the left-hand side of the braid. Put your crochet hook through the loop. Tighten the loop so that it is sitting nicely on your hook, and then turn the braid over by moving the right-hand side of the braid towards yourself and flipping it over. This puts the twist back into the working loop on your crochet hook, which you may have lost when you put your work down. It's easy to find your 2 bars and continue crocheting your needle lace braid. All that's left to do now is to have fun crocheting your braid and designing your lace project.